Hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan the Mystic. Okay, so in today's reading, we are talking all about what will be the outcome of this relationship or situationship. Like, where is it leading to? Where is it heading? So, yeah, it's about to get real juicy. So go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep, insightful, and accurate pick a cards, definitely keep watching and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So go ahead and pick the picture or the number you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the corresponding timestamps in my description or in my comment section, and I will see you at your corresponding timestamp. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number one, let's get into your reading all about what will be the outcome of this relationship, situationship, whatever. Okay? Yeah, so if you want to join the Patreon, you want to book me for a reading, you want to follow me on social media, all that stuff is below, okay? So let's get into it. So these first four cards are meant to be like what's going on currently in this relationship or situationship. All right, so we have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Actually, let's do it like this. Earth energy is heavy right now. Oh, we have Five of Cups. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So far what I'm getting here, the earth energy is heavy here. We have Taurus right here, and we have Taurus right here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles right here, which is earth energy as well. Well, it's earth and air. Yeah, earth and air. So you could be an earth sign, an air sign, something like that. But yeah, or we also have Scorpio right here, and it's funny because we have opposites. Scorpio and Taurus are opposites. So, what I'm getting as far as so far, what is happening in this relationship or situationship, whatever, it's like you and this person, it seems like y'all are opposites or something. Like, um, yeah, that's like the best way to describe it. It feels like they're opposite from you, or they're like not, this person is not like your usual type, not in like a, like you don't find them attractive or something like that, but something about this relationship or situationship or this person, it's like it's not typically what you go for, or it's like even if it's even if they are your type or whatever, there's something that's very different about the both of you. And I feel like it throws you off. I feel like it throws them off, but I still feel like there's something that draws you two together, though. And maybe it's that, like, that opposites attract type of situation here. Yeah, it might be like an opposites attract type of situation, but I feel like this person is very different from your usual type or different from you. Maybe y'all have different cultures, different backgrounds, something like that. But with this Five of Cups here, it's making me think that, yeah, these opposites, they draw you to each other, but then it also pisses you off. It also pisses you off a little bit. I don't know how else to describe it, because I feel like there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of attraction here, but there's something here that's like, that makes you kind of second guess this relationship or second guess this person. It could also be because of like past situations that have made you feel like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And then even how we have Seven of Pentacles here. It's like you maybe like are constantly weighing your options, or maybe not weighing your options, but like thinking like, should I be here? Should I continue with this? Should I, like, there's a lot of feeling unsure. And I feel like this person feels unsure a little too, because I feel like I said, something about both of y'all is very different from one another, but it's like that's what draws you guys together. It's weird. Let's see what else. These next few cards are meant to be, well, the rest of the cards are meant to be like what will be the outcome of this relationship, situationship, whatever. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Oh, and then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Thank you for the clarity, Spirit. We also have forgiving and learning. As you release the past, or release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. See? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Because I feel like I literally just said, like, because you could have also experienced some things in your past that make you be like, you know what I mean? So, I feel like there's a lot of yeah, like weighing, I keep wanting to say weighing your options, but I don't even think like you or this person necessarily have like options where, I mean, of course y'all are, I feel like y'all are both attractive and there are people that are attracted to y'all, but I don't think y'all are, either one of y'all are dealing with each other. I do wonder if this is like since we do have like a lot of fixed energy here, it's making me wonder if this is an established connection. It could, I mean, it could be a situationship, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be someone that you just started dating exclusively, or if you guys are in a situationship, it's like y'all are only dealing with each other. It's not like y'all are just going around and being with a bunch of people. I feel like you guys are like locked in, even if it's not like, even if there's no title. Okay. So yeah, with worth waiting for and divine timing is at work at your love life. This is making me think that this is happening very slowly, especially with this earth energy here. A lot of it is progressing very slowly, and I feel like it's because both of you guys are, well, it could be because both of you guys are thinking about your material world, since we do have these pentacles here and we have the Hierophant. It's making me think that maybe both of you are focused very much on your career and establishing yourself and, you know, things like that. But this card that says romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring, that goes perfectly with what I was talking about, because I feel like there's a opposites attract type of situation here. And yeah, it's like y'all keep kind of questioning yourselves, like, man, is this even real? Should I keep going with this? Should I? Because I don't know if there's like a feeling of, oh, okay, this is too good to be true, or like a feeling of, oh, excuse me, like maybe this is too good to be true, or are they hiding something? And I really feel like it has something to do with your past, or things that you've seen or they've seen, or something like that, that makes them kind of question things. And I'm wondering if there's something about you and even something about them that reminds each other of your exes. Like maybe they have the same signs, or like in their charts, or there's something similar. Of course, it don't have to be like crazy red flags, because then of course get the fuck out of there. But I'm just wondering, like, there's something that's funny, my phone interrupted me because it rang or whatever. But I'm wondering if something about this was very sudden, like almost like an interruption, like a out of nowhere type of thing that happened with you guys. So both of you guys are kind of like, can I trust this? Especially if one or both of you recently got out of a relationship, or I don't know, but there's something here about yeah, kind of wondering if this is real. Like, can you trust this person? Can you? And I feel like they have the same feelings, and you know, sorry to say, but they do have, I think, some of the same feelings as far as like, can they trust you? Can they? But they're seeing, both of you are seeing like you can trust each other, but I think both of you guys have a bit of a wall up. Um, yeah, especially because this says your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's like there's, I don't know. I feel like both, one or both of you have a wall up, but I really feel like it's both of you guys. Okay. So we have cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Yes, see, I definitely feel like there's some people y'all have both cut off. Y'all have both cut off, and it kind of makes you feel like, should I even continue? Like, or not, should I even continue? It's more so like a, is this going to be like my past? Is this going to be like some of the things that I've seen other people experience? Like, I don't know. So there's a lot of like questioning. There's a lot of questioning here. That's probably why you're on this reading. But with this progression in arriving, this also makes me think of how I said this is this kind of happened out of nowhere. This kind of happened out of nowhere as far as like disconnection. So it's kind of like y'all are still trying to find your footing or figure out like, is this real? Like, is this isn't real? Like, you know. And then the progression also makes me think of, as far as what will be the outcome of this situationship or relationship, is that there will continue to be progression. But I think it's like kind of starting off slow. Even though I feel like some of you guys, this is like an established connection where it hasn't been just 1 month or 2 months, maybe for some of you guys, but I feel like y'all are still kind of questioning each other, but it's been a while, especially with this earth energy here. But especially if both of you guys are earth signs, or there's like earth or fixed energy in your chart, it probably is taking a while for both of you to kind of like trust and open up. Reminiscing, well, this says camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. See, the fact that we have as you release and heal the past, and then we have learning from the past, and I talked about the past. I definitely feel like there are certain things about this person that triggers you and you trigger them or something like that, because there could be some similarities to, they have some similarities to your ex and you have some similarities to their ex. But I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, when your soul is looking for something or someone, it's like they, you know, you think you found it in this person, and then it's just like, actually no, that's not the person. You know what I mean? So I think there's something like that going on here, where it's like, even though there's some similarities between with their ex and your ex or something, it's only because there were parts of them that they actually liked, and there's parts of your ex that you actually liked, but those parts are within that person, and you're seeing some similarities, and you're like, I don't know. It's something like that going on here. But I definitely feel like perception being here is definitely making me think that there's a lot of thoughts about you and this person, and yeah, trying to figure out if they should keep going or if you should keep going. But I mean, I feel so far like what's happening or what the outcome will be is that this is going to continue to progress, like this relationship, because y'all are going to start realizing like, oh, this is real. Like, this is actually what I think it is. And it's so funny. We have elusive, and it says dishonesty, deception, trickery. And then we also have the codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. But it's so funny because we have your feelings are real and worth exploring, but then we have dishonesty, deception. And I feel like many of you guys have experienced that, and I think they've experienced that. So it makes them like, is this real? And you are thinking the same thing, like, is this real? I don't know. But I also feel like, yeah, y'all have cut off some dishonest and deceptive people or whatever. So that's why your wall is very much up. And yeah. You know what's so interesting? We have this chain here, and then we also have this rope here. And I feel like with you and this person, there is a soul tie. There's like a soul tie or like that red string of fate or something like that. So I'm wondering if some of you guys have known this person for a long time or something. But yeah, there's definitely like a connection here, and it's at this point it's gonna be hard to break. So I feel like this is something that's gonna keep going. Salamanders, very interesting. I haven't used this deck in a long time. So salamanders, as you can see, like look how it's blending in. So I feel like the progression, the outcome of this situation is that you guys are going to like blend, like it's and it makes me think of how I was talking with these two cards where it's like the opposites attract type of situation. I feel like that's what's happening here. But I feel like y'all's opposites blend together well. And that's why it's going to keep going. Because I feel like this person is going to be realize you have a lot of stuff that they need, they have a lot of stuff you need. And what I mean by that is like kind of like what I talked about with opposites, because opposites are usually, they fit together, like they can like a puzzle piece. Okay. So I feel like this person looks at you as like a puzzle piece or something like that. There's blending, like, so it's giving like blending families, blending lives, blending. So that's what I think the outcome of this situationship or relationship will be. We have Oba, but this is literally Oya. And then or wait, is this Oba or Oya? Oh no, excuse me, this is not Oya. Because Oya is another name in this deck. So excuse my ignorance right there. Which I'm gonna find something to read about her so we can get the meaning. But we also have Ishu. So yeah, I feel like both of you guys are at a crossroads. I feel like both of you are at a crossroads, especially with Ishu showing up. I think both of you are at a crossroads, but I feel like the decision that's going to be made is that y'all are going to realize, like, okay, I think I want to continue in this direction. But let me get the information about Oba. Okay, so I looked her up, and there's a whole story. So basically, she was tricked into cutting off her ear by Oshun because she was one of Shango's wives or whatever. And she was tricked into cutting her ear off and serving it in soup, thinking that Shango would want her more, and it didn't work out that way. And she was so humiliated and embarrassed that she fled and turned into a river. Okay, so if you see closely, she has the river right there. So this says when Oba shows up spiritually, it means strength. Oba represents the strength that comes from emotional pain and the journey of reclaiming one's power. Transformation, she teaches that through suffering and sacrifice, there is deep personal growth and wisdom. Protection, as a warrior, she fiercely protects those who are loyal, especially women, the marginalized, and the heartbroken. So this is making me think of literally what I was just talking about. Like both of you, one of you or both of you experienced some heartbreak and betrayal and seen all types of shit. So it kind of makes you feel like, should I even continue with this? Is this like real? But I feel like y'all are going to realize that this is actually real. And as you continue to forgive the past and release the past, it's like you start making room for this relationship. But I feel like both of you guys have experienced so much that it's just kind of like you question it often. But let's see what else I can get as far as like the outcome of this situationship or relationship. Love yourself first. Self-care isn't selfish. So I feel like both of you guys have been having to learn how to love yourself more than anyone else, because of these betrayals or these things that you've experienced. So that's why with this it's kind of like, if I get involved with this, will this like throw me off, you know? Then we have Did It On Them by Nicki Minaj. And I feel like, actually, let me see. Let's see what else. Whoa. We have Taurus and Scorpio. Literally. And that's literally what I talked about with the opposites. Because I said Taurus and Scorpio. Yo, this is crazy. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is a thing where like opposites attract. And I feel like with that Did It On Them, I feel like a lot of you guys, sorry, y'all gonna be shitting on y'all exes. I have to be the one to say it, whatever. But I definitely think some of y'all about to be shitting on y'all exes, and because this is the person you're actually meant to be with. And not saying that this is about shitting on y'all exes, but I feel like both of y'all's exes are gonna be like, damn, that person never did this for me, that person didn't, you know. But it's gonna be because y'all were meant to be. All knew everything. August, March. So August could be significant. That could be a significant time period for this relationship. March, I'm making this in July, so March already happened. August is coming up, so yeah. Then we have Trust Your Intuition, and that makes me think of how Oba, like, she was tricked. Don't let yourself get tricked, okay? And that's why you are over here kind of like, oh, if I get involved with this, how will this play out? But trust that your feelings are worth exploring. Yet it didn't work out in the past, but it doesn't mean that this is not going to work out. Okay. Oh, so that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, let me get a lizard emoji in the comments for this salamander. Okay, let me get that in the comments. And if you want to book a reading with me, you want to join the Patreon for exclusive pick a cards and daily collective readings, witchy tips, astrology tips, all that good stuff, that information is below. If you want to follow me on social media, if you want to, I think I already said book a reading. If you want to tip me, if you want to buy my art, all that good stuff is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about what? Okay, why I lost my train of thought. What will be the outcome of this situationship or relationship? So let's see. The first 2 cards are meant to be like or 4 cards. They're meant to be basically what is going on with this relationship or situationship right now. So let's see. 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and 2 of Wands. Very interesting. All these 2s, 2, 2, 2. And if we had one more 2, it would make 8, which we have right here. What is 6 plus 8? That's 14, 5. Okay. Anywho, I was trying to see if there was something significant here, but this 222 definitely feels significant. I don't know if you've been seeing 222 or something, but this seems to be yet another pile where decisions are being made about this relationship, and maybe that's why you're here. That could be exactly why you're here, but with this 8 of Wands, is making me think that, or the first thing that comes to mind as far as what's going on right now is, I feel like a lot, like this happened very quickly. this happened. Oh wait, I just see something. It's 626. And we have all these twos and these equal 6 right here. Okay, so 6 and 2s could be significant for you. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of 6s and 2s, and it's so funny. Right before I started doing this reading, I saw 606, which is 2 6s. Okay, I had an interruption. I thought I heard someone at the door, but my bad. Anywho, I feel like, well, first of all, I was talking about two sixes, and oh yeah, I was saying how I saw 606, and that's 2 6s. So 6 and 2s could be significant. June 6th, February, wait, not June 6th, I meant February 6th or June 2nd. I don't know. Those could be significant for you. But anyway, what was I saying again? Okay, I feel like the first thing that comes to mind with this relationship is like it happened very quickly, so it's kind of like, I think both parties, you and this person, I feel like y'all are both trying to make sense of what's going on here. Cuz maybe it's not making sense, maybe there's like I don't want to say confusion, cuz I don't know if it's necessarily confusion, but I feel like maybe you or this person is thinking like, should I turn this relationship, or should I turn a situationship into a relationship? So I'm wondering if this pile is more of a situationship, because this is like making me think of like decisions and things maybe being a little up in the air. So this pile could be more of a situationship, or maybe it's a newer type of relationship where it's like y'all are trying to see how y'all fit in each other's lives or something like that. Because with all these twos, it's just making me think of like decisions, you making decisions, them making decisions, trying to figure things out in your mind. Like there's something like that going on here. But yeah, let's see what else. Well, actually no, because I want to continue to see, as far as this pile, what's going on right now. I feel like both of you are at a weird space in your life, maybe, or maybe not weird, but it's like there's a lot of important decisions you're making about other things, like outside of this relationship. So maybe that's why you're trying to figure out like, where does this person fit? Because maybe some of you guys are moving to somewhere new. Maybe there's changes in your career, there's changes within your personal life. I don't know, but there's something about like making decisions about a lot of other things right now. So I feel like some of you guys are even wondering like, is this worth your time? Like, is this going with me into the next phase of my life? Because I feel like many of you guys are, transitioning into something or to somewhere, or something like that. There's a lot of decisions and changes being made both of you guys' lives, but it's it's like outside of this relationship. So that's why I think maybe things are a little in the air, don't really know. Okay, but let's see what will be the outcome of this, because I'm really feeling like for a lot of you guys that this pile is a situationship or like a newer connection. Okay. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so yeah, that literally makes me think of what I'm saying here, because I feel like both of you guys have a lot going on in your personal lives where it's like that needs to be handled first before anything can come of this relationship. And I'm also wondering if some of you guys are trying to decide if you should pull back, if you should continue. Yeah, like you're wondering if you should pull back, if you should continue, if you should if you moved too fast, like I don't know. But this 8 of Wands still makes me no, let me see. Let me see what else. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. So I think this is starting to make sense now, because the fact that we have love yourself first and then we have codependency, I feel like many of you guys are going through some type of transition in your life that's requiring you to focus on you. And some of you guys could have like recently got out of a relationship, maybe they recently got out of a relationship, or maybe you're the type, or even them are the type that's like always in long ass relationships, or always in some type of relationship, or dealing with somebody. And I feel like maybe right now spirit is like, what about you? Okay, what about you and your dreams and your goals and your aspirations and things like that? So maybe one or both of you just gotta have like a marriage or an engagement or a long ass relationship, or like I said, dealing with a bunch of people. So it's like you both have been trying to find your footing. So that's why you're trying to make sense of this relationship, because you're just like, okay, like what is this? Like, what is this about to be with this relationship after being in so many other relationships? Shouldn't I just be focusing on myself? Shouldn't I, like, I don't know, there's some energy around focusing on the self instead of this relationship. Oh my god, look, we literally have release your ex. I literally just said that. I really felt like some of you guys literally just got out of a long-term relationship or a marriage or a engagement or something like that, and you're trying to find your footing outside of that now. So now that you and this person connected, it's kind of just like, all right, like I'm still in the process of getting my life together and separating from this person, or yeah, finding my footing after separating from this person. But then this came along. So yeah, I feel like it's making things a little complicated, and maybe that's even why some of you guys are in a situationship, because it's like one or both of you are trying to move slow because you maybe recently just got out of something serious. So you're just like, okay, I'm trying to fix my life and get my life together. How can I give attention to this right now? Should I even be giving attention to this right now? Like, wow. And then my phone lit up. And it's so funny because it says 6:35, and that's a number having to do with changes happening with where you live, with your career, and with a certain relationship. So that's very very interesting. Matter of fact, let me see if I can read that number for y'all real quick. Okay, so it says angel number 635 is a message to oh wait, I started reading the wrong part. Okay. Angel number 635 is a message from your angels that you have manifested major life changes that you are to take full advantage of. Your positive attitude and expectations have manifested auspicious circumstances and situations in your life, and your angels encourage you to make the most of them. The life changes and important changes, or life choices, I meant, and important changes happening in your life are taking place for wonderful reasons and have presented to assist you with your life purpose and soul mission. Angel number 635 is a message to trust that the changes you are experiencing are right for you and will bring you great long-term fulfillment. These changes may involve your career choices, your place of residence, or even a relationship. Your changing ways and views about both the material and spiritual worlds are helping you to find balance within yourself and your life in general. Didn't I? Literally, I said trying to find your footing. I don't think I said balance, but trying to find your footing. Your angels support you with these changes and send guidance and assistance to make the transitions easier. Only you know what you want for your life. Trust your higher self and inner knowing and sing your own song. And that literally makes me think of that love yourself first. And that, yeah, so I definitely feel like your focus needs to be on you right now. And I feel like, yeah, many of you guys focused a lot on other people in relationships and stuff like that, and it's like you're being called to find balance and get your own life together, and that's why this relationship is moving kind of slow. Because I feel like something happened very quickly. I feel like the attraction and the sparks, it happened so quickly, very, very quickly. But then it's like there's other stuff going on in your life. And then also breaking away from somebody else for some of you. And it's like you're being called to focus on that before anything. Okay, but let's see what else. See, look, we have healing heart. Oh my goodness. Healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationships. So, yeah, you guys are healing your heart. They're healing their heart. You're healing your heart. So, I feel like that's what's happening right now. And then, oh my goodness, we even have the runner, and it looks like this 8 of Wands card, and it says fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So that makes me think that's both of you guys. Okay, you could have been drawn to another pile because it's making me think of another pile, but both of you guys could have a bit of a wall up. There's a bit of a wall up on both of y'all's parts or on both of y'all's ends or whatever, because y'all, I feel like both of you guys are coming out of long ass relationships or relationships that were like pretty toxic or pretty I don't know, or like even how things ended could have been really crazy. I don't know, it's something like that, but both of you guys are healing y'all's hearts from something that happened with your ex. So, and I feel like for some of you guys it wasn't that long ago, or maybe it was a little while ago, but the fact that the relationship was such a like serious ass relationship, it's like still taking you some time to heal from it. And that's why I think things have been a little weird in your love life, or things have been moving slow with this connection, because you're being called to heal your heart so that you can make room for love, and so that you can stop being this runner. Because I feel like both of you, one or both of you guys, are runners where you're just like, nah, I'm gonna fall back. I don't like this. I'm gonna fall back. Of course, you know, if you know that you need to fall back, then fall the fuck back. But I feel like the trust, there's a lack of trust here because of all the things you've experienced in your past relationships. Okay, so let's see what else. Cloudy judgments, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. And it's so funny that it says unbalanced, and that number was talking about you finding balance. And then we have thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. So I feel like the things you've experienced with your ex is clouding your judgment a little bit, and things you've experienced in your past are clouding your judgment a little bit, or even them, because one or both of you is definitely a runner. But then we have this thinking that says missing you, craving, desiring. And I feel like even how this says addictions are affecting your romantic life, I do feel like that has to do with like toxic experiences in love. But I feel like there's, you and this person are like low-key addicted to each other. Like there's like a craving, a wanting. They're like, it's like, even though there's all this other stuff going on in the background, and then also maybe recently separated from someone or experienced some bullshit in love, but it's like there's something about this person and there's something about you that neither one of you don't want to walk away from. Yeah, it's like neither one of you wants to walk away from this, but it's like because of the trust issues and the things that you've experienced. Oh wow, there goes 606 again. So because of the things you've experienced or the things they've experienced, it makes them or you have a wall up. But it's, I feel like both of you are slowly letting your guard down. But yeah, let's see what else. Let's see what else here. Oshumer? I can't remember what this one means, but it's so interesting. We have a snake here because it's making me think of like shedding your skin and really shedding the past. But we'll look up what this means again, because I totally forgot, y'all. I'm gonna be real. Then we have female issue. We're gonna look that up too. I love looking this stuff up, what they mean. But then we have the fire element. So that alone right there makes me think of what I said. There's like something in between you guys. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of like intensity here. So that's why neither one of you wants to let this go, but it freaking scares the mess out of you because you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be wrong. So, yes, let's look up what these two other cards mean. Okay, so I looked into both of them because I don't know where that book is right now. Bear with me, y'all. I literally just moved. But wait, where is it? Okay, so female Ashu, she this is making me think of what I said earlier with 635 and how that one, why is it doing this? Okay, and how it has to do with basically like a major transition happening in your life and manifesting auspicious circumstances and all this other stuff. So it's making me think that as far as like the outcome with this relationship situationship, I think it's like both of you guys are healing from an ex. Both of you guys are healing from an ex, and I think this ex didn't deserve you or something, or there was some type of like, I don't know, something that was not so great that ended the relationship, which I mean, that's usually why relationships end, right? But spirit is wanting you to not continue to hold that within you. Like don't continue to let that remain inside of you. Like it's time to, like how this says, the time has come to clear your energy. And I feel like with whatever happened in these past relationships or whatever, it's like it kind of dimmed your light a little bit. It made you, I don't know, like it made you wonder if you were too much. It made you wonder about like, will you find love? Are you too, like, I don't know. I just keep hearing, am I too much? Am I too much? Or am I asking for too much? Or you know what I mean? And I feel like with this female issue card, I feel like this is spirit saying like, no, you were never too much. They just weren't enough. And if anyone makes you feel like you're too much, then they're not enough either. Okay, and it's just making me think like, yeah, it's time to take your power back. And I feel like that's why there's a lot of focus on you and not necessarily the relationship right now. And I feel like I'm talking to you specifically that's watching this, outside of what the other person thinks, what they got going on, whatever. You're my collective, so I'm talking to you, okay? So basically what I'm trying to, what I want to say to y'all is, it's like, I think another thing Spirit wants you to know, don't chase this person. Do not chase this person. I feel like, this might be a little bit of a situationship or something there's something that's very up in the air about this relationship. And it's like, there's a lot of intensity and love and whatever here. But Spirit is saying to focus on you and let this relationship come to you. Don't force this person to, do anything. You've stated your standards and stand on it. Okay? Stand on it. So don't and I feel like that could be the mistake you made in past relationships, where you were chasing, where you were doing, where you were forcing, where you were like trying to make it work and stuff until you finally just had to walk away. Or something happened, whatever. But I feel like Spirit wants you to not chase this person or chase this relationship. Just let it flow naturally. And if they're not giving you what you want, it's okay to go. It's okay to leave. Okay? it's okay to leave, but I do feel like this person, I'm going to choose from the bowl of answers, but I definitely feel like this person, though, doesn't want to let you go either, though. So I think the outcome of this is you letting this person show you rather than just tell you what they gonna do. Because I feel like, yeah, both of you guys have some trust issues here, but I feel like even though you, the person that's watching this, you have your trust issues, you still try to give your all, or at least like show up in the best version of yourself in this relationship. But I feel like this other person has trust issues as well, but it's causing them to have more of a wall up than you. So don't, if they want to keep having that wall up, that's on them. Do not chase this person, okay? Do not chase this person. Let them come to you. And I feel like they will, though. But I feel like right now it's all about you, and that's why it's like you don't even necessarily need to focus on this. That's so funny. We have Aries, which has to do with the self. This has to do with the self. Then we have yes. Then we have July. I'm making this in July, so there. I mean, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this right when I post it or whatever, there could be something significant about this month where you're making progress regarding yourself, but I feel like there's some transformation that this person is going through as well, where they're going to start showing up as their best selves. Did it on Nicki Minaj again. Very interesting. So this is just making me think of y'all, I accidentally pressed stop, and you know what it stopped on? 606. And that literally has to do with balance. It literally has to do with balance. So make sure this person is giving as much as you give them. Do not chase this person, but I feel like the more you love on yourself and give to yourself, it's gonna draw this person in, which I feel like what already drew this person in, but spirit is like, do not chase them. And I feel like that's why I did it on them came out, because I feel like there's a need to focus on you and what you got going on. November. So November could be significant as well. That's Scorpio and Sagittarius season, so that could be significant. You are so beautiful. Yeah. So this is making me think of you, like, putting the focus on you. And I feel like this person is about to start chasing you. I don't know. They're about to start chasing you. Trust your intuition. And I feel like your intuition has been telling you to maybe like fall back, or like to focus more on you and not put so much pressure on this relationship. And then we have May. So May could have been significant as well. But I'm also hearing may I. And I feel like this is that person where they're coming respectfully and being like, oh, may I do this, or may I? Well, that sounds so crazy, but I feel like they're coming respectfully, like, about something. Like, I feel like this person wants to come with a love offer, like a significant or stable love offer. I feel like that's why I'm hearing may I. And I'm also hearing sexy can I. So I don't know. I feel like, oh yeah, self-respect. I feel like they're coming more respectful. Not that they were just so disrespectful, but I feel like they're knowing that they don't want to lose you, and their world would feel a little empty without you. So they're coming with respect. They're coming with like more effort. Yeah, so that's what the outcome of this situationship or relationship is. This person is coming with way more effort than they did in the past. But how this is happening is you like pulling back your energy and becoming more obsessed with yourself, not them. Okay? So yeah, that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated, if it resonated with you, let me get a fire emoji in the comments for this fire element card. Yeah, let me get a fire emoji in the comments. Um, if you want to join the Patreon to get exclusive pick a cards and collective readings and astrology tips, witchy tips, all that good stuff, that information is below, okay? If you want to follow me on social media, you want to book a reading, you want to tip me, I think I said that already, that's below. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3, let's get into your reading all about what will be the outcome of this situationship, relationship, whatever it is. Let's see. Okay, so the first few cards are meant to be like basically what's going on with this situationship or relationship right now. The Fool. Okay. The Five of Wands reversed. Judgment. Strength. This is making me think that there was a separation here, or that there's currently a separation. There's currently a separation right now. I don't know if it was because there was some type of fight with this Five of Wands right here. I don't know if there was some type of fight, or maybe y'all are just long distance. I don't know what this is, but it's giving separation. But then this Strength card is making me think y'all coming back together is the outcome. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But there was some type of separation or distance, whether emotional or physical, maybe both. And yeah, this Fool card is making me, I don't know why, it's making me think of that Marcus Houston song. We don't support Marcus Houston over here, okay? But he does have a song. He does have a song. What's it called again? Is it called Circle? Is it called Circle? I think that's what it's called, but it's like he says, if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, then that's how you know, or whatever. And I feel like there could have been a separation between you and somebody at first, and then now they're coming back around, or they already came back around, and now maybe y'all are trying to navigate the relationship now that this person is back or something. But I definitely feel like there was or is some type of separation. Okay. All right. Wait, are these the cards I want to use next? Yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, these cards are meant to be like the outcome. Well, the rest of the cards anyway. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Wow. Wow. So, yeah. Let me see the next card. Okay. Thank you for the clarity, Spirit. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, I definitely feel like there really could have been some type of separation here. There could have been some type of separation here, and now like there's a need to have like some type of conversation, or even if it's not like there was like some type of major separation, I feel like there's an important conversation that needs to be had, and it will be had, about the where this relationship is going. Especially if there was some type of separation, I definitely feel like this person could be thinking, or both of you guys could be thinking like, okay, we're back together, how can we navigate this relationship? Or that's about to be the outcome, y'all getting back together and figuring out how can we navigate this relationship so there is no other separation. Okay. And then we also have attraction. And it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. So it's so interesting. This is so interesting. So yeah, with this heart to heart conversations and attraction, I feel like you and this person, there's a strong attraction here. I mean, clearly, especially with the strength card, there's a strong attraction here. You could have like a lot of Pluto energy or Scorpio or Leo, or well, the fixed signs. So Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, which Taurus and Scorpio came up in another pile. So you could have been drawn to another pile, but then yeah, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But yeah, I definitely feel like there is a strong magnetic pull here, or there's like a strong attraction here. And that's why, even though there was a separation, this person just knows like they can't just go on with their life, and things aren't right between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or, and then my phone just lit up. So yeah, they know that they just can't go on without making things right between y'all. And even this heart to heart conversation, even outside of making things right, I feel like there's something that y'all need to address. There's something that needs to be addressed in this relationship. Maybe as far as like where it's going, or like I said, whatever caused this separation, or I don't know, there's just something on your chest, there's something on their chest possibly, I don't know, but there's an important conversation that will be happening, that I feel like will bring both of you guys closer together, especially because this says it's safe for you to love. And the fact that this also says, this heart to heart conversation says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. The fact that this is saying it's safe, and then this is saying honestly discuss your feelings, is making me think that like both of you are going to be realizing it's safe to express like, hey, I don't like this, or hey, stop doing this, or hey, this made me feel this way when we separated, or hey, like there's important conversations that need to be had. And I feel like the outcome of this, what's going on with you guys right now, is that there's going to be some type of important conversation that that needs to be had, but it's going to make you feel more secure in this relationship. So maybe some of you guys, this is a situationship where you guys are needing to address like, okay, are we together or not? And that's what's going to make you feel safe. But if y'all are already like established or something, this is making me think that yeah, there's some conversations that need to be had to make you feel more safe in this relationship. Because I feel like it's more so you. And I really feel like you were drawn to another pile, but I feel like you have been in situations and relationships where you weren't made to feel safe. So you could be a bit of a runner. You could be a bit of a leaver, which, hey, more power to you. Do not stay somewhere longer than you need to, Buki, okay? I am a firm believer in that. Let's just say that. Okay, don't ever stay somewhere longer than you need to. All right. So yeah. With this with these cards, yeah, I definitely feel like there's something that's going to be said, or some type of action that's going to be taken. Because, you know, don't just base nothing just off people's words, because people can say anything. What are their actions? But I feel like this person is going to show you something that makes you feel like, okay, maybe it is safe to be in this relationship. Maybe it is safe to share my deepest emotions and thoughts with this person. It is safe to share my life with this person. Like there's something they're gonna do. I feel like they're gonna say something, but there's something that they're also gonna do that makes you feel safe. And then even with this card, if you look closely, you see how like she's on the horse, and then he's like kind of looking on as she's like on the horse, like she's looking down at him, he's looking at her. It's almost like he's guarding her, because it looks like he's a knight. And then we have the angels around her. So yeah, that makes me think like there is like something that they're gonna do or say that makes you feel like safe here. And when I think of knights, it makes me think of how in tarot, knights are the cards that are associated with movement forward. It's associated with movement forward, and or I think pages are more so messengers. Well, no, knights, because they're on the horse. So knights are more so the messengers. I mean, pages can sometimes be messages, but I think the knights are more so messages. So that definitely makes me think of like you and this person really having an important conversation and them saying and doing something that lets you know, okay, it is safe here. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Karma, consequences, debts, and effects. Oh, wait, no. Causes and effects and debts. Passion, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So yeah, like I said, there's something about you and this person's connection where they're like, yeah, I can't just let this go. The fact that if there was something that happened between y'all, they're like, yeah, I can't just be like, okay, whatever, I don't care, and just move on. Like you're someone that they can't move on from. Okay. And wait a freaking second. Do y'all see this? Don't they look like they're doing the exact same thing? I know y'all see that. And my phone just lit up again. So, yeah, I feel like another outcome of this situation is this person is going to do something where it's like they're putting their pride to the side. It could be like them hitting you up and doing all the things they need to do to make things right in this relationship. Then, yeah, like putting their pride to the side in that way. But I also feel like there's going to be some type of like offer. Did I say that already? I feel like there's going to, I think I might have said that in this pile. Like there's going to be some type of significant offer that this person makes. And it's with this Fool card, it's making me think like they're going out on a whim. So for some of you guys, this can involve marriage, like them asking you to marry them or to move in with them or them moving with you, or like something that lets you know that they're dead ass. That they're dead ass about like this relationship and they do not want to let you go. Like I just keep seeing someone that's just like, you're not leaving me. But not in like a toxic, like stalker, weirdo type of way, but in like a, they know that they have a good thing. So they're like, yeah, we can't just let this go. Like we have to make it work. They don't want to let things go. Yeah. That's so interesting that they're both doing that same thing. Okay, let's see. Then, oh, look, we have Sword and Rose. Clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. Didn't I say it looks like he's protecting her? So I feel like this person is about to do something or say something that lets you know it's safe to, I almost wanted to say fall into their arms. Okay. Because my goodness, these people and their fucking footsteps. Okay, what was I about to say? Yeah, I feel like they once, because I started thinking about this card. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought, but I started thinking of this card that I have in a whole other deck. I didn't use that deck today, but it's I forgot what that card is called. I feel like it might be called Surrender. I can't remember, but it says something about like fall into my arms, or it's something like that. And I feel like you're going to start feeling safe to fall into this person's arms, because I feel like you could be someone that does a lot by yourself, or maybe you're a single mother, maybe you're a little bit isolated from your family. There's something here like that, and they're like wanting to protect you. I feel like they want to protect you, and I feel like they are very protective of you and this relationship, and I don't think you realize how protective this person is of you and this relationship. But I feel like they're going to start showing you more, because like I said, people can say freaking anything, let their actions show you. But I feel like their actions are about to show you. Okay. Not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear, frustrations. I also feel like this person might have been the one to sabotage things. Or shoot, maybe you. Maybe both of you guys. Maybe both of you guys, especially because of this saying it's safe for you to love. I'm feeling like one or both of you guys did not feel safe. All these piles are connected. I'm going to just say that. Okay? One or both of you did not feel safe to love because of things you've experienced, but I feel like that's coming to an end. Like, because of the pure passion and attraction that's in this relationship, this person, and maybe even you, they like, y'all don't want to let this go. Okay, so yeah, with this not enough, I'm wondering if this person felt like they didn't have enough. I'm wondering if this person felt like they didn't have enough to give you or to offer you or something like that, and they didn't want to tell you that. Or they don't want you to know that. But I feel like they're working behind the scenes to be able to like offer you something. That's why I'm wondering if some of you guys, this person's going to be like, hey, will you marry me? Or hey, will you move in with me? Or hey, I want us to, I don't know, do this together. I don't know, but there's something here where they want to offer you something, but they felt like they couldn't do it before. So I feel like they're going to come and do it now, though. Okay, let's see what else. Oshun. Oh, she's naked. But Oshun, we all know Oshun. And what's so funny is Oshun, her story is like, she's a person that like controls the rivers and all the water and stuff like that. And it's like people wasn't appreciating her. So then she took away all the water, the rivers, the lakes, she took all that shit away. And people was like, oh my God, where's the water? Where's Oshun? And then she's like, oh, you was looking for me? Bitch, here I go. Okay, let me stop. But then she was like, oh yeah, y'all better show me some appreciation. And then they never took advantage of her again. And she kept the water flowing, the water running and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what could have happened here, where this person maybe didn't show enough appreciation or something like that. But now they're coming back in like, hey, let's make this work. But of course, like I said, you know your story better than I do. So if you are deciding to get back with them, great. If you're deciding to not get back with them, great. You know what I mean? This is your life. I'm just some girl on the internet. But yes, I do feel like this person is realizing how much you have to offer. And it's not that they didn't know before. I just feel like they felt like they didn't have enough to offer you. So they were kind of like hot and cold, or they would, or maybe they sabotage things, and I don't know. But I feel like they're wanting to give you more. Fairies and sylphs. I feel like I forgot what this card has to do with. I don't know where that damn book is, but fairies and sylphs. I have to look that up, and I'm gonna read that to y'all. And then we have the seven of cups. Yeah, 7 of cups. So I feel like with because 7 of cups has to do with like a lot of options, not knowing what to do, where it's like trying to make a decision, and that clearly has been a theme in all these piles. But I feel like this person is taking a chance, and if you notice also, they're both on cliffs. You see that? The Fool card here. See, look how they're both on cliffs. And then he's on this cliff, and he decided to drop the little rock in there. And then we have the Fool card, and he's deciding to go off this cliff. You know, and I feel like that's this person deciding to take a chance and to offer you something serious, even though like they maybe have been a runner, maybe they sabotage things, maybe they were acting like they weren't sure at first, or something happened that caused y'all to separate. I don't know, but I feel like they know life would be dry without you. They know life would be dry without you, so they're like, nah, I gotta make things right, and I gotta work harder to make sure I can take care of my boo and protect my boo and stuff. Like, they're very protective of you, and I don't think you realize this. And I feel like there's a lot of feelings for you beneath the surface that they don't let you know. And especially if there was a separation, you don't even realize how much that hurt them. So yeah, let me see what this fairies and sylphs card is. Okay, so I looked that up. So the fairies and sylphs, one of the things it's saying is like possibly overthinking in love, or over analyzing in love. And another thing that came up was stop chasing, and I know that came up in another pile, so that could be a thing. But I feel like this person is about to chase you. I feel like this is a similar message from another pile. This person's about to come in and chase you because they know life would be dry without you. Like with Oshun, like you make life sweeter, you make life happier, you make life more, I don't know, beautiful or something like that. And yeah, stop chasing them. They're about to chase you. They're about to chase you, and especially because I feel like they're the ones that sabotaged or sabotages this relationship. So like I said, if you get back with them, great. If you don't get back with them, great. Okay? But I do feel like there's going to be a deeper appreciation for you. Not that they just was like, this person has no value. But I feel like they themselves felt like they didn't have enough to offer you. So they kind of you may find that they don't tell you everything they got going on, or that there's I don't know, maybe there's sometimes, I don't know, if something about them could be a little confusing at times. And when I say, and that's why I say it's up to you how you move forward with this relationship. Because you do have it safe for you to love, but I feel like, well, let me not say but. And I feel like this person doesn't want to share maybe some of the struggles that they're going through mentally, maybe financially, something like that. Because I feel like they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. So they kind of are hot and cold, or they can be a little detached, or they can be a little like, I don't know if detached is the word, but they kind of, or maybe detached. Or maybe in the past they felt like they didn't have enough to offer you, and now they're coming in with more to offer you. But there's something here about like they didn't have enough before and now they're trying to give you more now. Especially with this heart to heart conversations, because I feel like they want to let you know, like, no, it's not you, or no, I'm not dealing with other people, or no, this is not what you think it is. It's more so like I had a lot going on financially, mentally, emotionally, and I just couldn't put my all into this, but now I can. Or yeah, that's what I'm getting. Cuz I don't feel like this is like no toxic ass shit where it's like they was cheating and acting crazy and being foolish and then they're trying to get back with you. I think it's more so of like they didn't have enough. Didn't have enough time, didn't have enough money, didn't have enough something. But I feel like they're coming back in with more time, more money, more emotional availability, more of everything, more of everything, okay? So I feel like that's going to be the outcome here. Like, I definitely feel like for some of you guys, this person is going to come in with a big offer like, hey, will you marry me? Hey, can we move in together? Hey, like they're going to be doing something or showing you something that is, that lets you know that they're serious, especially because this has to do with messages. And then I know I talked about messages and then we have heart to heart conversations. And yeah, this has to do with messages. So I feel like they're going to be laying out everything on their heart and letting you know why they kind of sabotage things or whatever. And then the fairies and sylphs also make me think of they're releasing overthinking. And that's why they're going to come to you with some type of big offer that may make them look like a fool, but it's not that they're gonna look like a fool, but you know, they might have a big ego or something like that, but I don't know, something about you makes them want to not give a fuck about what anyone thinks. So I don't know, this pile is a little all over the place, so I don't know how many people are gonna choose this pile. But you, of course, let me know if it resonates in the comments, and if it did, put a rose emoji in the comments. And if you want to join the Patreon for exclusive pick-a-cards, collective readings, astrology hacks, witchy tips, all that good stuff, that information is below. If you want to follow me on social media, you want to book a reading, you want to buy my art, all that good stuff, that information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon.